All right, and welcome back to another episode of the Wizard 101 Myth playthrough. No, it's been a little while since I've probably shown anything about my house. Now with Plant All, I actually was super close. I needed 300,000. I think I was at like 19, 18,000 or 180,000 before I logged off for the day. So sold some stuff, got that, and boom, was able to replant all of these key limes, which key limes are a great way to get just a ton of gold from shot keys, as well as shot keys. They drop them like crazy. Replanted all of these guys. I've been kind of just switching the seeds over to my other guy, and then now we got King Parsley's all going. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Can actually start doing some gardening without having to take like 30 minutes to plant all these seeds. It's great. But anyway, we'll get back on to questing. And I want to say we're maybe right around halfway through Avalon, if not getting close to like the 2/3 mark, I think. But anyway,
Tree has been the victim of countless lightning blasts. You might not want to get too close.
why is this important at all? I know we talked to Gwendolyn and she said to go
Close
meditate
your
at a
eyes
fucking
and
tree.
meditate on the knightly virtues you have learned about so far. Suddenly there is a crash of thunder.
A pilgrim from Dundara or from much further?
What the fuck? That was barely lightning. It just like caused the tree to catch on fire. Also, that should be burnt to shit, like just a pile of rubble now. Now, what is it with
Well
you?
met, knight-errant. Why do you come to this forsaken place? Queen Gwendolyn sent you for my counsel?
Yeah, that's about right.
I was a famous worm slayer in my day until Catalan, the lightning lizard, ended my string of victories.
Uh-huh.
It still preys on the weak and powerless.
Honestly, lore spells like Catalan should drop from the bosses they're based on.
Could you find Catalan in its lair and defeat it, easing my burden?
Oh yeah, of course. Let me just go kill the thing that killed you, jackass. It should be just straight up a storm minion, so... Or, storm boss and storm minion, so hopefully not too bad. Also, I realized in the last episode, for some reason would not render properly with the screen setting, so it looked kind of bleh.
Long time since I feasted on a night.
But also...
Once my lightning cooks you, you'll taste like smoked bacon.
Yeah, good to know. Oh, okay. He wasn't done yet. But anyway, I realized that my whole screen resolution was just all fucked up in, what's it called? DaVinci Resolve. So, I looked up a couple tutorials. Hopefully, this one will be better, where the screen actually kind of fits on the screen and doesn't have, like, all of the little croppings on both the top and the bottom and the left and right. Maybe just the top and bottom. But even then, I might try and cut that out. But anyway, this should be an easy enough fight. 2 storm minions. I'll probably try and throw out an Orthrus as fast as I can, which I got one. That's great. Yeah, looking like an easy fight so far. And boom. Had to use a couple shields, but honestly, most of the damage I took was just from not having shields. 3-bladed Basilisk should do the trick. If not this round, the next round, or the round after. I don't think it'll get to the 3rd tick. Yeah, just looking at my list of things to check off. Now that we've gotten Plant All, I don't know that there's going to be anything that I really need to get or want. Up until, like, level 90. There's not a whole lot of stuff to be farmed that is actually worth it. I'm not going to go and do Monstrology on these guys. I've done it in the past on my other characters, so if I ever wanted little dragons flying around my castle, I just cheap out and use some stuff that I've already gotten before. But yeah, easy enough fight. Would have been great if I had gone first. I would not have lost so much health. Oh wait, that's right. I can start crafting the lore spells once I get enough treasure cards for those. That'll be something to do. What is this? Lame ass a theme? Alright. Let's go see what this little dead rat wants. Or whatever the fuck he is. Is it Badger?
You danced with a dragon and survived. You fought a great battle against Catalan. You have a future in wormslaying if you ever want to give up the wizard life.
Trust me, I'll slaughter just a couple more worms before I leave this goddamn world. I promise you that.
You have eased my heavy burden, but I cannot knight you. I am sorry, but I am too far gone. Too far on the other side.
Bullshit. Fuck you.
There are many things I cannot do, such as taste honeyed fowl or lemon cakes again.
You should be able to knight me, though. Like, you technically still a knight, even in death.
Go back to Queen Gwendolyn and tell her of your deed.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna have the queen knight me. Alright. Alright, Queenie. I'm back.
Catalan? That is a great victory for the good people of Avalon.
Of course it is.
I can tell you have visited several of the knightly shrines. The shrine to nobility of kings and knights and common people like you is in disrepair.
Of course it is. Just like literally all of the other fucking shrines.
Speak to Brigid in the burial ground and find out how to repair the shrine to nobility. Return here when it is restored.
Alright, let me just walk down this road a little bit till you can't see me. Come back in like 2 hours and be like, hey, it's I've done the impossible yet again. I wish it would allow me to do that without actually doing it. And then there'd be consequences later for my terrible actions. That would be fun. Kind of. Let's see. Talk to you.
Knight errant, you seek to reclaim the shrine to nobility? The shrine's sacred shield was ripped away by the ogre, Urg. Urg dwells in the Froudling village. Recover the shield and have it repainted before you return it to the shrine.
Of course, I have to do even more after I recover the damn thing. Alright. Well, I'll be back.
My name is Urg. One punch, and your face will be broken. I'll leave you split wide open.
I imagine that's how you got that big old schnoz. Did you punch yourself in the face or something? Let's see. He's ice. Might want to have some cleanse charms. Maybe even that. That's not a bad hand. They can't remove my blades, so just gotta deal with it. And this battle wasn't too bad. I had to use that Shatter TC. I managed to slide in there last minute, and then this fucker used Raw on me at the very beginning, so well, like 1 or 2 rounds in, maybe 3. But I was able to get that off with Cleanse. Easy peasy. Can't wait to have my Willcast Cleanse pet. It'll be so great. But yeah, gonna craft some lore spells at some point. Ninja Pigs and Keeper of the Flames I haven't bought yet, just because I don't have the gold. I haven't bought the recipes, but it should be, you know, pretty easy to craft.
I would have killed him.
I just grab that. I don't care about the narrator talking right there. All right, so let's get this crafted. Oh, hey, check this out. Yeah, Cattail just spawns on the ground randomly right here. I don't know why they did that, but it's kind of cool. And also, here's some more stone block. Just grab that instead of getting stuck on the goddamn wall. But yeah, we're here to paint the shield, I guess. And I don't know who this person is. I guess they assume you know them from like a side quest, but I don't know them.
You need my help to touch up a relic from the shrine to nobility? I'd be honored. Let's see what I can do.
And it's gonna be free of charge, right?
Ashlyn mixes a batch of paints and gets to work. It's amazing what a talented artist can do, seemingly effortlessly.
I don't know about that.
There you
Takes
go.
time and
What do you
effort.
think? You should be able to ease it back into its spot on the shrine.
Look, all you did was fucking paint it. I doubt you did any, like, actual physical restorations other than just making it look nice. Like, what if that giant shoved it up its butt and it got bent halfway through? Like, I don't know that a painter has the skills to deal with that. I wish there was a house that had those little, like, stone things. I'm guessing they're, like, burial shrines or whatnot, but those look really cool. Alright, nerd, take your shield back.
That looks great. A proper shrine to nobility of kings and knights and common people like you.
Fuck, you mean like me? I'm the goddamn wizard. Goddamn grandmother Raven talking shit. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to Gwendolyn, don't I? Let me just put this down. I know I'm coming back here. And boom, I'm back and I've restored the shrine.
You have restored the shrine to nobility. Well done. It is not enough to raise your status, but it shows your dedication.
You suck.
You need to pluck a silver rose from the garden at the Tower of Belregard. You'll have to deal with the Black Knight.
Why is the Black Knight guarding the Tower of Belregard? Okay, no further explanation. You suck. Hey, fuck you. Give me your steel rose or whatnot.
None shall pass.
Go to hell.
You insist? Then meet me inside Belregard with your weapon of choice in hand.
Yeah, but first, can you say that before you walk away? It's kind of just... What? You've kind of just wasted any chance of me being able to just walk past you and grab a silver rose right here in the little grove of silver roses. I'm not doing that silver chest. I thought that was a wooden chest. Like, that didn't make sense. The moment she walked in the house, I should have just walked over there, plucked the flower. But why the fuck am I going to go fight this goddamn knight? Stupid.
I will defeat you now.
No, you won't. Ooh, storm and fire. That should be this one right here. That'll be an easy fight. I like these little fox statues. Those are cool. Let's see. I would have liked to have gone first, but I guess it's not required. Just please fizzle. And boom. Easy fight. I love when you have set shields for 2 schools. It just makes it so much easier. Like, my pet's been popping off left and right, and I've taken a couple direct hits from them as well. The shields are just extra damage reduction. This should kill. I got a feint on there too, so yeah. Looking good. Alright, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Do I have anything to kill this? Oh, perfect. Wait one more round for the basilisk. Just to have that extra damage. I could probably kill him with the Orthrus, but on the chance that I'm come up short, might as well wait the extra round and have him fizzle twice. Let's go. I'm happy about that. I didn't take any extra damage. I wish there were Fox Animus or Knight Animus to, you know, capture them and stuff like that. That'd be cool. I'd love to have this dude walking around like an Avalon Castle plot or something. Boom.
Tis but a scratch. I've had worse. No, I haven't.
And what is your deal? Why do I need to help you? Yeah, I can go a little bit more.
I have failed in my duty, and now my brother Finn will die. Why? For he is trapped herein by a fairy's curse.
And why did the fairy curse him?
A spell has been placed around the garden wall. If you breach the wall to get a rose, the tower will fall and kill him.
Sucks to be him. I need that fucking rose, dude.
Please, speak to Finn upstairs.
Why? Why? I just need the fucking rose.
I've been cursed by the fairy Melusine to stay in this tower until it falls.
Again, why? Also, I thought it was until somebody plucked a rose, which would cause it to fall and kill you.
I'd heard stories of her wit and beauty. I surprised her at her pool outside Belregard. I wanted to talk to her, but I guess I scared her.
So because she got a little bit frightened, she locked you in. She cursed you to be locked inside of a tower that would fall when somebody picked a goddamn silver rose, causing that castle to fall and kill you.
Could you talk to her and apologize for me? I'd do anything to show her I was a friend and get her to lift the curse.
Fuck you. Even though you don't, you legitimately do not deserve this, you suck. Making me do all these goddamn side quests. Wait a minute, this is where this fucking supposed fairy lives? First of all, that's a goddamn mermaid, not a fairy. Second of all, I feel like you guys would very easily be able to capture her and, you know, talk this out. Like, you had a knight guarding you who could have come and talked to her on your behalf.
Where did you come from? What do you want?
What the fuck are you gonna do if I want to hurt you? Are you gonna trap me in a castle and put a spell on it to kill me like you did the last guy? Like, why? Like, why didn't you have a dialogue with the last fucking dude?
The boy, Finn, meant me no harm.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sure he was horrified by my tale. I cursed him so he couldn't attack me.
First off, why the fuck would you assume that? Second of all, why are you a fox with a goddamn tail?
He offered to do anything to make things right. If he wants to get to know me, he must swim as I do. I have an idea.
First of all, it's dumb. Second of all, fuck you. I'm not doing no side quests.
You'll need silver from the scurvy skirkers in the Weird. Take it to Llewellyn in Dundara to fashion a Triton's tail.
I could just go find a Triton and kill it. No, plenty of storm wizards who wouldn't mind lending at least one of their Tritons. And boom, now we gotta talk to this fucking guy for some reason.
A Triton's tail. What a request. Let me see what I can do.
Wait a minute, why am I not talking to Shane McGormick, or whatever the fuck that little leprechaun's name is? He's clearly been the guy to craft stuff. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, this is the best I could fashion. It certainly looks right, but there is no magic in it.
Wow.
Llewellyn hands you a silver Triton's tail. Perhaps the three-color serpent could enchant it for you.
Why would my first thought be the three-colored serpent?
Tell him. A tricksy one, for sure. But if you are brave enough to ask, maybe he'll do it.
Shit, I've already done this dude a favor in the past, but, like, why would my first option be to talk to the three-colored serpent? Why not find somebody in Wizard City who can enchant this shit? Alright, dude, I need a favor, and I'm willing to sacrifice children, maybe even the elderly, for this, because this is probably worth more than both a child and an elderly combined.
Wizard, I saw in my divining treasure that you would return. I will do you one favor for your previous kindness.
Didn't you already do me one favor for my previous kindness by looking into the mirror and telling me to go find Gwendolyn?
Enchant your fishtail. Simplicity itself.
Enchant it to fucking explode, so the moment that dude, like, dips in the water, he's just dead. Fuck with both that fairy and that stupid goddamn knight who made me do these goddamn quests.
You lay the silver Triton's tail in front of the worm. He chants words of power over it, causing it to glow with magic.
Oh wow, a dragon using words of power. Where have I heard that before?
A Noel Nathrak.
Wait a minute, that's more than 3 syllables.
It is done. Take it, wizard, and consider us even.
Right, whatever. Technically, should have been considered even whenever I, whenever I talked to, you the first time and you sent me to go find Gwendolyn, but, what do I know? Alright, bitch, I'm back.
You actually did it? You have surprised me.
Why would you assume I wouldn't do it?
I am a fairy of my word. I lift the curse of imprisonment on Finn Gingersnap. With your new Triton's tail, you can stay with me in the water half the time.
Why would he want to do that? You locked him in an enchanted barrier that would certainly cause his death had it not been for my intervention.
And for the other half, we can live in the Tower of Belregard. Please tell the Black Knight her duty here is done. Then I will help you with your quest.
This is a really fucked up Shakespearean love's tale right here. Like, there was never any romantic interest between them. He just said, yeah, she looks kind of hot and apparently she's smart. But I spooked her, so she decided to fucking trap me in the goddamn Saw prison.
My obligation here is done. Have you heard stories of the Knights of the Silver Rose gathering somewhere?
Yeah. You should go to Krokotopia. I think they're there.
I too shall go to Caliburn and hope to serve with them against the evil Pendragon.
Thought they were going to give her some generic, oh yeah, I'll go there right away type bullshit line. And, okay, apparently I have to report back for some reason.
Now, you need a silver rose from the garden?
Yeah, a garden which you don't own, by the way.
If you breach the wall, Belregard will fall, and that seems a waste of a perfectly good tower.
I've already breached the wall.
Go up to the wall, and I will enchant the rosebush to meet you. Take one
Oh.
rose back to Queen Gwendolyn.
The wall that surrounds the little silver rose garden. Okay, I thought they were talking about this wall. You know, the noticeable wall, not the miniature barrier made of bricks. That's a bit hard-pressed to call that a
As
wall.
you approach the wall, you hear Melusine sweetly singing a green spell of gardening.
But we won't hear that because they never bothered to put that in the game.
The rosebush grows and extends one perfect silver rose blossom for you to take.
Define perfect, because this one looks fucking ugly. Yeah, that looks just weird compared to these ones. Alright, Queen. I got your silver rose. For whatever reason you needed that. I hope it was worth it.
The wizard has returned with a silver rose. You have performed every task beautifully, and so I recognize your display of virtue.
And how specifically did those tasks coincide with the knightly virtues?
I dub thee Knight of the Weird.
Dude, I'm one weird knight, baby.
If you hope to complete your quest, we must return to Caliburn to rally the Knights of the Silver Rose against... If you hoped...
Yep.
However, before I leave, I must ensure the safety of Dundara. I need you to help build a pact with the good fairies.
Why would the good fairies be a threat to Dundara?
Take this offer of an alliance to Deirdre Madden, Roy Firehilt, and Shane McGovern, then return.
Wait a minute. Like, I can see these little sprites being maybe fairies, but what the fuck about a goddamn fire elf and a leprechaun? Why are they somehow considered fairies? That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, let's see what these little, definitely fairy lookalikes say. Oh wow, she's got a different character look than these two. These two are just like a generic purple fairy, generic sprite. This one though, she looks pretty cool.
Look at you, a knight of the weird. A pact with Dundara? Of course, I love pacts.
Okay, sure. It's kind of a weird thing to be into, but whatever. I love it how she just accepts that with no terms were said. Nobody knows what the terms of this pact are. Is it just a mutual agreement pact to not start a war? Will you come to them in their time of aid even if they don't deserve it? Like what are the terms of this agreement?
I'm just a simple blacksmith, youngster, but me and the ponycorn and our brothers and sisters will assist Dundara.
If you does being the blacksmith make you the head leader in the leprechaun village?
If we don't help you stand against the Froudlings and the evil Pendragon and his wild hunt, who will? Good on you to lead the way.
You know, there's Council of Light, everybody in Wizard City, everybody who's been infected in both Celestia and Sepharia so far. You know, I got people. I know people. It's not going to be hard to rally some sort of support. Plus, nothing ever comes of that. Nobody ever really does anything to help me against the Wild Hunt. Oh yeah, this fucking dude, whose village is still half ice, by the way.
A strategic alliance with Dundara against the Froudlings? We'll happily stand with them, shooting fiery arrows at the baddies.
See, now that starts to tell me what this pact is supposed to be about. And it's literally the last person I talked to about the pact. I don't have anything witty to say about this one.
Everyone agree to the idea? You have the silver tongue of a true envoy. I need your help crafting a protective spell to watch over and guard Dundara in my absence.
Oh my fucking god, why? I thought the whole point of getting a strategic alliance was supposed to protect Dundara.
There is a dragon skull buried at Dragon Hill. Please fetch it back here.
You suck. It's like, why do they need two-factor authentication or two-factor authentication defenses? Like, you either should have led with the fucking dragon, or you should have been okay with the goddamn pact. There's no need for both of these. That sure is not a hill if I have ever seen a hill. It's like a slight incline into just a sort of amphitheater. You know, you clear out this dragon head, those rocks. Maybe carve out some little stalls into the side of that. That could be a really cool market.
This was once a mighty worm. Perhaps Sir George Martin brought him low. With a little effort, you pull it from the ground and brush it off.
And that was just the skull, right? That wasn't the entire skeleton? Question mark? Alright, I got your dragon skull.
Handsome fellow, isn't he?
Yeah, considering the fact that it actually looks like the mount, rather than some weird skull they used in Dragonspire, yeah.
A dragon skull clearly requires a working of Death School necromancy.
You know, I'm pretty sure it does.
In order to empower it, you need to collect necromantic vigor from Death Seraphs. You can find them in the burial ground.
Right, and that's why I used this that I put up like an hour ago and just finally got back to. Wow, I'm surprised. That was like first battle I got that quest done. Usually it takes like 2 or 3. I don't think I've ever one-shot that fucking defeat and collect quest. And I played on like at least 10 wizards up to Avalon. But anyway, let's see what she wants.
You got the necromantic vigor. Hard fought, but well earned.
Yep.
Take the dragon skull and the necromantic vigor to Aod. He will perform the final charm of making.
The final charm of making? Sure. Now, this isn't even the same fucking druid. What the hell?
Gwendolyn wants to create a bone dragon defender? That is a powerful working. Ah, but I see you already have the reagents.
I mean, kinda.
I do not know all of the charm of making, for it is one of the most potent spells in the spiral.
Bullshit.
But I know enough. Anal Nathrak, Uthfasmithad.
Wait a minute, that's the enchantment that the fucking 3-colored rainbow serpent used on the goddamn fishtail. Why?
No.
What does that do?
Dragon skull to the plinth outside the wall and place it there.
Now go. I was gonna do something funny, but okay. Now go and place the dragon skull outside the city walls and hope it doesn't fucking explode.
The words of the druid rattle in your head, heavy with power. As you place the dragon skull upon the plinth, there's a crackle of mana.
And apparently the skull just reconstitutes the rest of its skeletal system.
You have brought a semblance of life to what was once just bone and dirt. A fearsome guardian indeed.
That was pretty lame. I mean, it's a cool dragon. They made a really cool mount out of it too, but like... I don't know.
Impressive work. Now I feel Dundara is well defended.
You sure you don't have 7 more different fucking side quests for me to do?
I stored away my armor when I came here, hoping for solitude and peace. But clearly it is time to take up arms again.
Why would you have stopped taking up arms again? You could have fought wars against the Pendragon in all this time.
Please collect my armor from that chest over there.
Why? Just have a, walk in, walk out animation, or just Oh yeah, that's right. You can just press X on that a ton. I completely forgot.
She is a true warrior queen.
But yeah, she could have just obviously just immediately changed. There's no reason for me to go 2 feet for that.
Thank you. It's been too long since I've worn this battle garb. I will change when we get to Caliburn.
Mm-hmm.
There is no more reason to tarry here. Meet me back at the Knight's Hall at Abbey Road.
And boom, we're going back to Abbey Road. Hey, we're back. And she's in, I guess you could call that armor. It's, I don't know, it kind of looks like just an apron.
It has been a long time since I've seen these faces. There is much sadness and loss here, but still pride and courage.
Wait a minute. Now that you say that, that makes me think. After the death, or supposed death of King Artorias, you just up and abandoned your people to go live in solitude in Undara? Hashtag not my queen.
The first thing we must do is create a symbol for the knights to rally around. At Avalon, King Artorias had his stone table.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it fell into the jaws of a terrible Bane worm who lurks in a cave nearby. Face him down and retrieve it for us.
Boom. The Bane Worm actually looks super cool. I'm gonna do this and go fight that boss. And before I fight that guy, I'm gonna craft this, which gives me like 20 death resist. I think my hat gave only like, what was it, 17? Which hat was I using? Oh no, it only gave 12, so yeah, I can get rid of that. Boop. And lock this one. See what I've got as far as life and death resist. Not a whole lot, or at least not as much as I'd prefer. This has got 15, is technically more. And then it's also got hitting stats as well. It's also one of the reasons I'm using that. Where are... Do I not have boots? Oh wait, no, I don't think this set originally had that. Boots with life and death resist. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point, but I guess just going with 58 death resist, that's not too bad. My other stats. Damage is relative, accuracy is relative. Power pip is actually almost perfect. Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Enter, wizard. My teeth like swords.
Oh.
My claws, spears, and my breath, death.
I thought he had a death minion. This kind of fucks up my entire idea on how I was gonna go about this fight. Now I gotta worry about shields, so just do that instead. Well, it'll be better whenever I'm facing like just purely death or death and life enemies in Chrysalis. Not a bad hand. Yeah, I find one too bad. Took a lot of damage though, surprisingly. I only used one shield. I don't think I ever really planned on using a second one. I like the way this guy looks though. Little black and purplish pink look he's got going on. Little twisted horns. Pretty cool. But yeah, I need to get boots with life and death resist on them. I know I'll get some in Tartarus, but right now I don't have anything.
To be defeated by such a small, soft, sniveling thing.
Rude. And then boom, we have broken ass table that apparently can't get fixed by magic.
Artorias' stone table has been broken into pieces.
Yeah, it's probably what you should do with your enemy's symbol of unity. Smash it to pieces and don't let anybody ever get the chance to rebuild it.
You've recovered it. That's a lot more pieces than I expected. Take the pieces of the stone table to Wayland Noy. If anyone can perform a miracle, he can.
Right. So let me just plop that down. Alright, Noy, I need you to fix this broken ass table.
Let me see what you have there. Oh, my stars. No, there's no way I can fix that.
That's exactly what I said would happen.
I can help you fashion a new table. We need a stonecutter of unequaled skill. You don't happen to know any Ettins, do you?
I do, surprisingly.
You do? Wonderful. I've heard Billy Brute lives deep in the werewood. You'll have to find out where, the hard way, from the Ansem Famari, near Dundara.
Why? I know where this guy's standing. He's standing in the weird, just menacingly.
Ettin lives there.
And then he just walks in there. All right. Kind of weird. Hey, I need a big old rock.
Friend. Food. No, friend. Bug. You need a piece of stone for a table? Certainly. I chiseled this one from a cliff just this morning.
Right.
Here, let me help you squeeze it into your bag.
It takes some work, but you get it in there.
I'm in doubts that would fit. Good luck with it.
Cool. So we got this. Now I gotta go talk to Noi. Oh yeah, here's another weird place Cattail spawns. Kind of randomly there, not by any water.
Well done, wizard. That huge stone slab is perfect for our task. I can do a quick cut to get the basic shape of the table, but to finish it properly, we'll want to use a bit of magic.
No, we don't. You're supposed to be a master fucking artisan or something.
Ideally, we'd need a silver rose to bless it in the traditional manner. You've one of those too? By Gamma's wings. I'll move the table over to the Knight's Hall, but you'll need to place the rose in the center. Then you can tell the Queen.
What? How does the rose enchant the fucking table? Oh, I missed out on some stone block over there. I'll come back for it.
You pull the silver rose from your bag, and it seems to leap out of your hand to land at the center of the table.
Now hold the fuck up. I was told I needed to place that, not just have it jump in the air and land on the fucking table.
My stars, that was impressive.
And not animated.
My goodness, wizard. You're a miracle worker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Knight of the Weird, I need your aid in rallying the Knights of the Silver Rose. Tell them to come to the Knight's Hall. Make sure you talk to Sir Pike, Sir Brennan, Sir Robin, Sir Drustin, Sir Jean-Paul, Sir Guy, and the Black Knight in Caliburn. And don't forget Sir Perry on the high road. Then meet me in the Knight's Hall.
Sir Perry, yeah. What about the Knight of Flames? And literally all the other knights who I fought who have decided to change their evil ways. I feel like those guys have been kind of left out. All right, crab dude. The Queen needs you for something.
Wizard, look how far you've come in the world since we first met so long ago.
That was only like a couple weeks ago.
Queen Gwendolyn summons me to the Knight's Hall? Of course.
Why do you have to talk so weird? Just accept the fucking invitation and go. Then we got this fucking dude. I don't remember where we met.
I, the Angry Fish, will see you at the Knight's Hall.
Right? What the fuck?
It's located in the Standing Tower Library in...
That was weird. Try to give me a fucking side quest like that. This dude is... This is what the jousting bundle is kind of based off of. Nightly combat in a, little circled arena grove, right?
A Knight of the Weird, eh? Me too. Lovely people in the Weirwood. The best ever. Well, also the worst critters, I suppose. Tell Queen Gwendolyn I am thrilled to serve her and follow the Silver Rose again.
Alright. Is there another one over here? There is. Oh, there's this fucking dude with his... the only knight who needs to feel... The only knight who feels the need to compensate with a goddamn mount.
The Queen calls? Of course! Morningstar and I will ride into the jaws of death for her. For Artorias and Gwendolyn.
Yeah. And then he just leaves Morningstar behind to get stolen. Alright. Wasn't the Black Knight over here as well? Or is that just a black tent? Nope. He's there.
It
It is wonderful to be here as part of a true knightly order. I am honored to obey the Queen and serve with knights such as you.
Just want to say just about every knightly order has been highly corrupt and doing shit that they shouldn't be doing.
Oh, hello. Should we be rushing off to fight the Froudlings? That doesn't sound too safe.
I hate you.
Well, I guess if the Queen has requested me personally...
You don't deserve to be a knight.
By the by, do you know if there will be guards at this meeting?
And lastly, or second to lastly, because I gotta go get Sir Perry too.
Hail again, Queen Gwendolyn. Ah, it stirs my heart to hear she's rejoined us. Raise the swords and bang the shields.
Where the fuck did I meet you? Was he the one that was captured by the... What do you call him? The ogre? Ooh, I just saw this dude, and aside from having a really sick-ass stitch, got the level 100 Chrysalis wand. That actually looks really cool. It's got 17 damage at level 100. That's crazy. I might have to get that.
Noble knight, you have risen so high since I first met you. Once a pup, not even a squire, and now a knight of the weird. Tell Queen Gwendolyn I will rush to her side. May Avalon thunder again with the voices of the Knights of the Silver Rose.
Just want to let you know that all of Avalon could have been avoided had you just held on to the Sword of Kings. That's all you had to do. And boom, they got the band back together. That's great.
We called the banners and they all came.
I called the banners and they all came.
We will prepare to assist you in taking the fight to the vaunted halls of Castle Avalon and the dread Pendragon itself.
No, the fuck you won't. You assholes are going to be standing here for the end of time.
It is time to travel to Lake Nimue to see the Lady of the Lake, the defender of the Sword of Kings and the Spirit of Avalon.
Honestly, I could have skipped this whole bit if I had just gone to see her.
As a fully sworn knight, you may challenge Pendragon's petty lord Malgrin.
Why would they allow anybody to challenge him?
Malgrin is the Horned One who guards the drawbridge between Upper Caerleon and the Barbican of Avalon.
And I think he's either a fire or a storm boss.
Defeat Malgrin and head through the Barbican to the outer yard of Avalon. You will need to find an ally who can help
Storm.
you navigate from the castle to Lake Nimue. May you fly with Gamma's wings.
Boom. So now it's like the last 30% of Avalon, I think. The last third. Because now we've got to go through the outer yard all the way to the area after the outer yard. Then down to the catacombs. Or wait, no. Down to the deep, little water area. Then to the catacombs. Then down to the Crystal Caverns and Ghost Avalon. And then that's basically it.
I spit upon your challenge, wizard. You
Rude.
are a knight. You are a knight of the weird. Imagine that, like seeing wings on a pig. Well, come on then. I have the sharp axe and these hard horns. Let's see what you can do.
You got a pretty cool character design. I like the way all of those little deer knights look. And luckily, I just happen to have Storm and Ice shields. Let's go. I think the only thing I gotta worry about would be a Leviathan or a Sirens. But even if he casts Sirens, I probably won't be hitting, so I'll be fine. And boom. So far, easy fight. I think I only wasted, or used one shield, kind of tanked the rest. Which wasn't bad. I would have used a second one, but I got stunned. So I just decided to go with it. Yeah, he should be dead. I'd be surprised if this doesn't hit for like 30-40k on the boss. Hey, not bad.
I am but one blade in the Pendragon storm of swords. The rest will tear you down.
Uh-huh. So, boom. To the outer yard. Which I'm actually not a fan of this area. It's not bad, but it's kind of tedious. This and the catacombs.
The forces of the Pendragon, the evil lord of the Wild Hunt, have sacked this place and taken it for their own.
Right, and why did everybody abandon this place?
But you see a few kind faces peering out from hiding. Over there, a brave stable hand waves furtively at you.
Yeah, in front of all of the guards that would beat the shit out of him. Yeah, smart move, kid.
Quickly, over here. You don't want to let them catch sight of you.
Every single one of them has watched me come through the gates.
You do not look like one of the beasts who follow the commands of the Pendragon. Are you a friend of Avalon?
Nope, I'm a double agent. I'm here to kill you.
A knight loyal to good Queen Gwendolyn. You need to get to Lake Nimue? I can help you do that.
like somebody with Down syndrome.
We'll need the help of Sister Constance. She's in the prison tower. Can you free her?
I suppose. Let's see. How much time is this at? 46 minutes? Yeah, I got another 15 to go. Might as well.
What funny creature you are! What you here for? Not to fight? Maybe to dance? I try not to crush your toes.
Yeah. Because all ogres are fucking retarded. Alright. This will be an interesting one. Not gonna go with my myth resist set. I'll do that for like double myth or something. It's not bad. Not a bad hand. Except for the fact that I'm fighting a myth minion. So these are all wasted. And boom. Throw out a basilisk for the minion. And I'm gonna try and Orthros this boss. I got 1, 2, 3. Or, well, basically like 4 traps on him. If you consider the feint being like 2 35 traps or something like that, and then the bubble being a trap. And a couple blades, so he should be dead. Definitely should not be having too big of an issue in Azteca. Ooh. Stone of the Other Side. That's a great ring to have. Let me just do that. I need a master. What? That's weird. I have an expert one I would have thrown on there, but I guess I don't need it. Where do you get a master socket wrench? Hey, open up.
Thank you, kind wizard. I can see Gwendolyn chose well when she found you. Let's go tell Warwick what you've done,
Okay. Alright, so here's what she called. She called him Warwick, but it's definitely Warwick.
Thank the stars you got her out safely. Sister Constance was the Queen's confidant and advisor, and is very wise. She'll help us figure out how to get you to Lake Nimue.
Uh-huh. And how do I get to that lake?
I refuse to help the Pendragon, or to give him any information about Gwendolyn. Thus, he had me locked up and forgotten.
Yeah, obviously not if this dude fucking remembers you.
Queen Gwendolyn is rallying the Knights of the Silver Rose? Splendid. We should help by weakening the forces of the Wild Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Defeat a hand or more of those harned Brocket guards.
How exactly is this going to help? I feel like it's just going to be a waste of time. There's a ton of them. Killing 6 soldiers out of a fucking army ain't going to do shit. And I'm back. I defeated 6 guards.
Your battle skills are exemplary. I've not seen anyone fight so well since Artorius' last days.
Yeah, good to know.
We need to strike another blow. If we can scatter their steeds from the stables, we'll give our troops a major advantage.
For a battle that our troops won't be fighting in. How great.
I can tell Warwick has an idea by the gleam in his eye.
You sure this dude isn't just fucking high as shit? This dude doesn't even know what's going on.
Do I look like I just had
Look at those eyes.
steeds out of the stable without harming them?
It sounds like you're gonna try and set something on fire.
The king had a magic hunting horn that would compel the Whitehearts to follow the music. I think it might still be in the broken tower, though a hideous black cap resides within. Can you get it?
Might as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk by these castle guards into an area that is right next to the main castle with no problems at all.
A wizard come to steal my treasures? Yeah, I'm going to chew you up and spit you out.
Rude. Don't need none of that. And there are two different schools that aren't lumped together in some capacity with shield, so regular tower shield should be fine. Alright, so this one wasn't too bad. I threw out an Orthrus pretty early on and didn't really get a chance to use too many shields effectively. But, I mean, they reduce some damage. That was a lot less damage than I thought he would have taken.
That left a bad taste I can't seem to get rid of.
You collect the hunting horn from the Black Cap's nest of treasure. The horn is a gorgeous piece of craftsmanship.
Right, what is this? Huh. Interesting. The fact that that's a no sell item is weird. Alright, I did the thing.
You got it! I hope to be as brave as you when I get bigger.
Never in your wildest dreams will you ever be as good as me.
If you take the hunting horn into the stable and play it, you can tell the Whitehearts to hide in the forest.
Okay.
You take a deep breath and raise the horn to your lips. It sounds a great call, infused with power and grace.
It fucking Thanos snaps them out of existence. That's great.
As the last note fades, the Whitehearts magically vanish. You're pretty sure you sent them to the forest near Caliburn.
Bro, how many Infinity Stones this thing got? That was crazy.
I could hear you from here. Now the Knights of the Silver Rose will be able to ride into battle against the Horned Ones.
Warwick, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was 20 feet away. What do you mean? You obviously should have been able to hear me from there.
Tell Sister Constance what a great deed we accomplished.
This dude is bugged out of his fucking mind if he thinks that was some sort of great deed.
Bravo, Knight. Now it's time to get serious. The gate to Lake Nimue is closely guarded. We must cause a big distraction.
Like setting the entire royal palace on fire.
Go into the castle library and retrieve the Book of Armaments. I must consult it.
Why? What does this Book of Armaments hold that you wouldn't know off the top of your head? Bro, look at this little nerd. He's almost as short as I am. That's funny. Usually foxes are taller. Alright, we found the book on How to Start Fires 101.
The Book of Armaments is a heavy tome detailing a history of weapons and warfare. It has lots of pictures of sharp things.
And we will use none of those to cause our distraction. Alright, I got your book.
Armaments, Chapter 2, verses 9 to 21. And Sister Attila raised the pomegranate up on high, saying...
What?
O sacred spiral, bless this pomegranate, that with it thou mayest blow thy enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
That last That last little sentence right there makes that sound a whole lot better than what it actually is.
Sister Attila? No, it's not a common name for a girl. Oh, why do you ask? We need to get a sacred pomegranate from the royal garden, but the gates are locked fast. There is another.
Hey, it's this little dude.
And King Artorius. Find Squire Billy. He'll know how to get into the royal garden.
No fucking way. I just saw this little nerd. Hey, what's going on, short stuff? I need you to open a gate or something.
Life isn't easy from the Queen's side. I feel like I'm down in the hole, but some emotions are hard to hide. Can I help you?
What?
The key to the royal garden is held by the Great Horned Knight, one of the Pendragon's champions. He's in the Swan Tower.
Okay. Feel like everybody should have had access to that knowledge. So talking to that dude should have been irrelevant. What the fuck is going on there? Weird. Like, this isn't a boss I feel the need anyone would ever have to, like, wait outside for.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Swan Tower, Knight of the Weird. By the Horned Crown, I swear I will honor you by mounting your head upon the wall there.
Ah, it's funny. A deer threatening to mount my head. Funny, funny. Whoops. Get that back. And, oh yeah, I don't have that, so, boom. And let's go. This shouldn't be too bad. I think I've still got at least one cleanse charm. Man, I'm going second in a lot of fights for no fucking reason. I don't actually know if this will kill. I got like 3 blades on me and 2 traps. I'm hoping it does, but I feel like I'm going to come up a little bit short. However, I've also got, you know, no other blades to put on myself at this time, so it's either wait a couple rounds and maybe kill, or hit now and maybe kill. Nice. If he had blocked that, I'd have been fucked.
You fought well, Knight. You might even reach the Pendragon before he devours you.
Right, okay, back to Squire Billy. See what he has to say.
You did it!
Yeah, obviously.
Head into the royal garden. You'll have to distract the Trendkill Pantera that prowl the gardens.
Why do the Trendkill Pantera prowl the gardens? Who allowed this? Even if an enemy took over the castle, they'd want to keep it in good condition. They wouldn't just let beasts like that roam freely.
When you can, grab a pomegranate and take it back to Sister Constance.
Why do you talk like that? Why does your voice sound like that? You're not special. I mean, yeah, you're one of 2 small fox in the game, but you're not that special. Is it the other one is like a girl fox just standing in a cemetery in what the hell's that place called? Abbey Road. That's right. And now we collect the blessed pomegranate for some fucking reason. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a dialogue option right there. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird that in a game full of magic, a magical pomegranate doesn't talk to you. It's a weird fountain. Everything's weird.
The blessed pomegranate of Avalon. We'll use it to blow up the armory.
What the fuck?
Running.
Granny told me to go get a book on goddamn neighborhood terrorism. That's hilarious. Weapon of choice? Goddamn alarm clock pomegranate. That's amazing.
First shalt thou raise the blessed pomegranate, then shalt thou count to 3. No more, no less.
Oh, this is a Monty Python reference.
3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shalt be 3.
Yeah. Because medieval Avalon needed instructions on how to use a fucking grenade.
Once the number 3 be reached, lobbest thy blessed pomegranate of Avalon towards thou foe, the armory, who shall snuff it.
Alright. Not the first time I've committed acts of terrorism in a local neighborhood. In-game. Just to specify that. And there are 2 guards here just gonna watch me do it. Let's fucking go.
To throw, and on the count of 3, you hurl the pomegranate through the window.
Allahu Akbar.
Quite the explosion from a piece of fruit. Look, the guards have fled.
Yeah, obviously. I don't think anybody would stand next to a burning fucking building. Oh yeah, and then here's this weird, mysterious well. It's never been explained why that was there. Who knows, maybe that was going to be a key boss or something.
Did you see the look on their faces? What a miracle! Now you can enter the Overlook Tower. Inside is a lever to open the portcullis that leads to Lake Nimue. However, you'll probably have to thrash the spiny Spriggan who hangs out inside.
Good to know. Alright, go fight a fucking Spriggan. Let's do this. Actually, looking at the time, it is probably decent enough to end the episode right here. Hope you guys enjoyed our little adventure in our random act of neighborhood terrorism. And, well, we're close to ending Avalon. Just a couple more areas to go. I think this area is almost done with as well. As soon as I defeat this person, I just kind of go in here, I think.
No, I keep pistoling.